はい、シャーロック・ホームズパート5です。です。やります。旧植物園の一件ということで、はい。今回は何が起こるんですか？前回かなり早めの解決だったので、今回はちょっとややこしいことが起こるんじゃないですか？
You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What? Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours. Besides, you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
ギーさんこんばんは。はい、ということで始まりました。シャーロック・ホームズパート5。今回は、とりあえず植物園だそうですね。はい。では。
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be.
ワトソンは
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours.
OK、行きましょう。旧植物園ですね。今回なんかロード長い。なんでだろう。てかなんかすげえカクカクしてない？大丈夫
？Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yes, of course.
はい、ということで植物の盗難があったそうなので人に話を聞けますか？
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer. And without turning it over this time.
怒ってる。
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favor for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish.
Martin Hamish.
I am the deputy director of Kew Gardens. And that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you. What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It's still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No. But I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert, show these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people work here?
Only myself, but occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
ホワイト。アルバートとホワイトが働いていると。
Here it is. This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
死んでる。
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The two of you were good friends?
He was my father.
Oh dear. Our condolences. We should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in the large glass house.
Holmes?
ここで死んだ。
Yes, just here,
心臓
near the
発
doors
作
of the colonial collection. He suffered a heart attack.
ほう
Just
なるほ
like
ど
that. So suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me,
貯
I'll
蔵
be in
室
the
にいま
reserve.
す。向か
That's
い
the
の
room
部
next to
屋。
the front
は
of
い
the。large greenhouse.
OK。
Of course, we understand.
はい。まさかの今回も死亡事
The
件だった
plants
か。
were here.
Do not touch.
そして今日は謎が2つあるっぽいな。盗難
According
と
to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found
死
dead.
亡。足跡。
These boot marks are fresh.
誰か
It
足を
appears
引きず
as
っ
though
た後。
someone was
な
dragging
るほど。
their feet.
そし
The
て
traces are thinner in some places.
薄い場
The
所。
footprints reveal that someone staggered here.
よろめいた。破片が落ちてる。
Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here.
そして
Soil.
土。
It should have come from a flower pot. The soil on the side of this
横
flower
側にも
shelf
ついてる。
is the same as that on the ground.
なるほど。扉には
The door was smashed
Hassel.
at shoulder
Oh.
height. This door handle is new. It
手は
was recently
新しい。
changed.
錠が壊れている。
The esconson was breached near the handle. The door was forced from the inside of the colonial collection room.
押し破られ
The
た。
handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the colonial collection.
This sign is broken.
中
Something heavy was dropped upon
何
it.
か重いものが落とされた。ほう。本当に心臓発作なのか。血。
Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound.
この辺はもう何もないのか。おっと、なんか変なことあったけど。はい、はい、すいません。ちょっと待って。大丈夫？はい、すいません。割れたハッチ。
This pot was broken fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced.
落ちた。
All the clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
ほう。それは何？扉を壊して、 ひっくり返して倒れる。じゃないの、さすがに。
This reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder? I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection.
まだこの部屋調べたいけど、もうないのかな。植物の一覧。
Here is a list of the stolen plants.
はいはい。ぐらいなもんか。よし。じゃあ、こっちを調べよ
う。Very strange. Half of the colonial collection is absent. According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
はいはい。窓ガラス、何か落ちている。
The smell is strong. It is
洗剤。
a detergent.
洗剤が落ちてる。そして石のかけら。
This broken fragment was the result of a heavy
強い
blow.
一撃。
A fragment of marble,
大理石。
most likely
ほう。
chipped from a
像
statue
か
or
彫刻。
sculpture. This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
うん。
These
窓ガラス
windows
は
were perfectly cleaned.
きれいに
Part
洗
of
浄
this
されてる。
greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly cleaned.
はいはいはい。それだけかな。うん。片付けられて。検視解剖。彼たちは疑わしい点があると。まさか一番最初に検証することになると。植物の盗難ではないのか。こっちは何あれ、猿。違った。猿じゃなかった。めちゃくちゃ猿に見えた。このゲーム猿は出てこない。またそう。またそう。
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
はいはいはい。渡そう。
Dry tropics.
OK。それで、この辺は特になし。はい。ここはなんじゃ？サボテン。水。サボテン焼いて水入れないと。
These flower pots are beautiful. They are intended to be used for exhibition purposes.
なんだか。
The symbol is not from
小
Kew
級
Gardens.
のものではない。それだけかな。はい。
Let's go to Scotland Yard.
待て。うん。この辺は
Dry tropics.
何もないか。
Let's go to Scotland.
ちゃう。なんでこいつ毎回後ろ行く
There
の
is a smell of burning.
焦げ臭い。なんか焼いてある。焼却場。
The plants were set alight fairly recently. Some have not completely burned.
お、毒マ
A
スク。
protective mask. Someone set it alight,
誰かが火をつ
but
け
it
た。
did not.
だが燃えなかった。はい。それは何？割れた鉢。
The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
この商標もキウイのものではないと。
The remains of a picture
額
frame.
縁。他にはもうないか。あれ緑になってないな。うんうん。
A door handle?
ドアの取っ
Why
て。
would
ほう
anyone throw such a thing in the fire? The door handle to the colonial collection and that of the fireplace are made of the same material. A broom handle was half burned.
などなどいろんなものが捨てられてる。なんでだ？これは芝刈り機。地図。うわひれー。今ここか。でドライなんとかから来た。
Dry water lily greenhouse.
でここもさっき調べたね。やば、めちゃくちゃ広いやん。
Ventilation system.
換気装置がある。今回ちょっとやばそうだな。換気装置。
A ventilation system. It should regulate the temperature of the staff buildings.
温度調整できると。
A water tank.
ウォータータンク。これは鉢がいっぱい。特に関係なさそう。まあこんなもんか。ちょっと待って。他には
Seed house.
シードハウス、種。
Nursery.
ナセリ、育苗派。
Director's office.
事務
Cloakroom
室。
and laboratory. Farmhouse.
熱帯性の植物。で、
Colonial
展示室か。これで全部調べたかな。
reserve.
貯蔵室。はい。P。OK。OK じゃなそう。まあいいや。はいはいはいはい。OK。これはあれか。迷子にならないようにか。まあ僕は迷子になることなんてないんで。
Locked.
閉まってる。
Seed house.
裏から入れるかな。
Locked.
まあ入れないよな。うん。じゃあここは特にないのか、また後で来るのかわかんないですけど。
Locked.
とりあえず行けるとこ行きますか。お前。お前。はい。こ こが展示室ってやつだよね。そしてここが入り口。スコップ。ここも閉まってる。こいつはなんで納期に水あげてんの？人死んでるんだよ。
Albert told us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart attack was quite unexpected.
心臓発作ね。
Would you unlock the doors for us?
Do you expect to find the stolen plants there? I am sorry, but those rooms are private.
こいつ怪しいな。こいつだな、犯人。禁止安価なメガネ。汚い。未婚指輪がないから。なるほど。庭師の手。出てきましたね、庭師の手。
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
まあ今日の犯人はこいつだとして。
Just be careful with the plants during your inspection.
どうやって捕まえようかな。なんでワトソンわざわざ。はい。まあ僕優しいんで。書庫で検索ばかりの毎日。じゃあ一応検索しますか。あれ、地図。なんだディオネアとかそういうのは植物学。これか。毒法。最初の人間だって致命的な有害植物になりかねない。特にフローレム、ダイアボレカ。何らかの攻撃に植物が反応する場合、有毒胞子をまき散らす。なるほど。
Here it is.
毒のある植物が盗まれてる。これはもしかして盗まれたというよりは利用されたのでは。旧植物。僕の勘違いでなければこの浮き彫りは神聖なるという意味だ。はあ。どうするんだろう。これどこだ。なんかあるかな。神聖なる。
That is not the
違
one I
っ
need.
た。悲しい。わかんねえ。一から全部調べないといけねえわ、これ。めんどくさ。はい。新聞。調査資料なんだ、こっちのあんのか。こっち一回も見てないぞ。武道、違う。記号、これかな。神聖なる組合の会員トレワン新王を崇拝していると。
Here it is. The Divine Syndicate is not a supplier to Kew Gardens. Besides, there is no address here.
何の関係があるんだろうか。これも多分調査資料の方であるでしょう。植木鉢の焼き印ね。ロンドン園芸なんとか。
Here it is.
特にコメントはなし。はい。ということは特に何もない。それはそれで。じゃあ次は検視に行きますか。じゃあ仕入れ先はロンドンなんとかかんとかってことかな。
I asked Inspector Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
It's ready for autopsy then.
はい。検視。
Locked.
違った。こっちか。
First of all, let us carry out an external examination.
外部検査。
There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our...
違う。で、
No redness, stings
発
or
石とは
bruises.
刺し傷の何もなし。左腕。
Nothing suspicious.
痛がしい点はない。こっちはなし。顔。
The vessels and the pupils.
瞳孔正常。
The air from the lungs
かすかな
carries a
鼻の
faint
香り。
floral aroma. There is an injury to the skull,
頭
most
蓋
probably
骨が骨
caused by the
折。
fall in the water.
はいはいはい。じゃあもう毒殺じゃんこれ。ふう。
The liver is enlarged. It would seem that the liver tissue is brown. The lungs are congested and edematous.
水腫。
The tissue on the inferior lobe of the right lung
日常
is
食で毒素。
damaged, most probably caused
も
by
う毒殺って分かってんじゃん。
the
心
heart's
臓。
blood vessels. The heart tissue.
特に何もなし。胃がめちゃくちゃ緑なん
The
だけど。
stomach tissues show
これは特
there
に
is
何
a
もない
small
の。
amount
少
of
量の内容。
content. It appears that he breakfasted
軽
light.
い軽食を食べた。胃ってこんな色してんの？そんなことある？
The suspicions have been substantiated. Montague
中
Dunn,
毒してんだ。
the
植物
director
中
of
毒。
Kew Gardens, died from poisoning, plant poisoning to be more exact.
まあ
You mean
そうだろうね。
Yes, it is murder.
we should inform Lestrade?
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
The challenge, Holmes?
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to me.
完璧な殺
Murder
人
of any kind
を
appeals to you. Is that all we need to do?
No, we also have the people working at Kew Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert Dunn.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish. Should we
White,
bring them
White.
all here for interrogation?
No. A few innocuous questions at Kew will
個人的
suffice,
な面も
as
調
well
査
as
す
a
る必要がある。
discreet
まあそれは
delve
確かに
into their
動
personal
機が必要だから
affairs.
な。殺人には。
Yes, Watson. It is time now to open the doors.
Even those in the staff building. I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
More than a little.
はい、ということで、モンタギューダンについて調べましょうか。 したらいい？
Locked.
とりあえず毒殺。なんか急にした猛毒が殺人者の手により途中までかかる。はいはいはい。なるほど。換気施設を使った可能性が高いけど、なんか特に何もないんだろう。あった。ダンの所持品。
This watch is of great
時
value.
計。クラブの会員証。
A membership card for
ロ
the
ンドン
London
クレスト。
Crest.
ほう。
A beautiful feather pen of a good make.
花ペン。手紙。ウェーン氏への手紙。印刷会社。張り紙。私の名前だけで十分だろう。おっと、そういう傲慢なタイプか。そうなると話が変わってくるな。あれ、警部はどこにいる？まあいいか。とりあえず植物園に行ってお話を聞きましょう。読み込みにめっちゃ時間かかる。はいはいはい。よし。ドアめっちゃある。
Mr. Hamish, can you explain to us what happened to the colonial collection? It seems somewhat depleted.
But, most likely maintenance work, tidying up.
You're not sure, then? But you're the deputy director.
Well, I am busy. I cannot be everywhere at once.
2人しかいないのに。
As deputy director, how was your relationship with Montague Dunn?
To be honest with you, Mr. Holmes, it could have been better. You see, every Tuesday he would carry out his inspection of the gardens, but it was solely to make an impression. Great pretense that he cared at all. He would give out absurd orders, ignoring anyone else's opinion. He would then disappear for the rest of the week. He was what some might call a man of action. I'd say rather he was overzealous and chaotic. So after all, it was no wonder, perhaps, that he ended up like that, if you take into consideration his kind of lifestyle.
You mentioned that Mr. Dunn led a particular lifestyle.
Well, it's no secret that he enjoyed, celebrating.
London Smart Set の会員。
He was a member of the London Smart Set. He was famous for it. That and he had an eye for the ladies. Put it mildly, Mr. Holmes.
はあ。
Mr. Hamish, can you tell us who holds the keys to the locked greenhouses?
That would be Albert, Mr. Dunn's son. Yes, Albert keeps all the keys, and one can only imagine why.
What do you mean?
Well, he was never interested in Kew Gardens before. And now, all of a sudden, he's trying to act as if he owns the place. I think he wants to take over the management here. He'd do better to leave that to me. He has no experience. No, none at all.
Tell me, Mr. Hamish, do you grow the more deadly variety of plant here?
You mean insectivorous? Yes, but nothing larger than that.
Are you aware of the Divine Syndicate?
The Divine what? Is this a joke?
No, I am quite serious.
What a ridiculous name. Anyway, I have never heard of this syndicate.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
週1回の検査。まあそれはいいとして、アルバートはどこにいるんだ？
Locked.
閉まってるもんね。アルバートは あれなんか表向かいの部屋にいるとかいないとか言ってたような気がするぞ。ここはここ調べてないな。そういや。
Can I help you, gentlemen?
何そのちょっとうわ。うわ。ホワイト。
Who is Miss Margaret White?
Ah, she is the young lady who studies
同
with
じ
me.
授業を受けてる女
She
性。
visits here sometimes to help out with the greenhouses. In fact, she should be here today. She wanted to work at the seed house. That's the small greenhouse across from the large glass house.
シードハウス。
Do you work here?
Yes, but part-time only.
非常勤
I'm
の
also studying botany at the University
大
of
学
London.
生。
You're following in your father's footsteps, then that is commendable.
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
We noticed that a
片
part of
付
the
けられてる
colonial
展
collection
示
has
室は
been
何があったん
cleared.
だろうか。
Ah, at the moment I'm just dealing with the storage room. I don't know much about the other rooms.
I imagine that your relationship with your father
誰も
may
展
have
示室の
been
こ
a
と分かってねえ
strange
じゃん。
one.
どういうことだ。
I cannot say that he was a kind man, for he never listened to me at all. He forced me to work here. But
無
now,
理やり働かすと。
after his death, I've been pondering it over. Perhaps he wasn't so wrong about me after all. I have to follow his path, and I have to manage Kew Gardens. And I can do it. I can be as good as any other who works here.
マーティン・ヘイミッシュ
Would you
とは
please tell us about Martin Hamish, the deputy director?
Well, I have to tell you that Mr. Hamish is not and has never been the deputy director of Kew Gardens. My father would not have tolerated it.
Indeed. Well, that is most interesting.
なるほど。
He told us that he was.
Yes, because he believes that the management should be passed down to him now that my father is dead. But in actual fact, Mr. Hamish only has the honor of being the garden's longest-serving
いや
employee.
確実にあいつだ
In
な。
fact, if we are to think logically at all, it should be me who takes over the management of Kew Gardens.
Do you not have a good relationship with Mr. Hamish?
I suppose so. But we have very little in common. Mr. Hamish loves his plants and Kew Gardens, and I cannot say that I share his passion.
I see. And how was his relationship with your father?
Oh, he hated my father.
嫌
It was
ってる。
obvious.
まあそりゃそうだ
He
ろ
would be
うな。
furious whenever my father boasted of Kew Gardens in the newspapers or at conferences. He was convinced that my father was stealing all of the credit for himself. But my father treated Mr. Hamish in the same way as he treated anyone. Dismissively. With indifference.
冷淡。なるほど。組合。
Tell me, have you ever heard of the Divine Syndicate?
No, I cannot say that I have.
Do you hold the keys to all of these locked doors?
Yes, you can have them. But I cannot give you the keys to the cloakroom. The employees' effects are private. I am sure you understand.
さて。赤い目。最近泣いている。深い悲しみ。ひげ剃りの傷跡。本当にひげ剃りか。綺麗な手。
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
てかなんかくるくるしてるけど大丈夫？なんか放送の調子悪そう。なんかすげえくるくるしてるよ。ちょっと待って。これ放送できてないくせえな。まあいっか。どうなんだろう、大丈夫かな。
Farmhouse.
放送できてないっぽいね。これね、多分ね。はい。一回撮り直すか。